So here for this one, it looks a little different. What looks different from the last one that we did? So there's some major things that are different. So here's the last one we did, right here. Why is this one different?
1 over.
Yeah, look, it looks like a fraction this time. So how would you set that up? That's one thing that's different. Hold on, let me write it out. I like to write it like that, and then I know that this guy right here goes on the inside. Okay, is there something else different about this one besides the numbers? Oh, what did you say? It's missing the x term. You see? It goes 3, 2, and then there's no x term, and then we have the constant. Okay, we're missing a term in here. The degree is 3, so we know that we should have 4 terms, but I only see 3. Okay, so we gotta plug in a term there to hold the place value. All right, and that makes our job a little easier to do. Do you absolutely need it to solve it? No, but it does make our life easier. So I like easy things, so I'm going to put it in there. All right, so I wrote this inside. I added in the 0x. So I'm going to scribble this out now. He's not there anymore. Actually, let's see. I can go like this. All right, peace out. Oh, wow. Okay, so now I'm going to do my dividing. All right, let's go. Oh, and also, guys, there's negatives in this one. The last one didn't have negatives. So we have the first term, and we're dividing it by 2x. So what times the 2x would give me that? Just an x? X squared? So I'm going to write, wait, is it 1x? No, 2x? No, 1x. 1x squared, right? If I go 1x squared times 2x, do I get 2x to the third? Yeah, I do. So I get 2x to the third. All right, and then don't forget we're distributing. So after you multiply it to that term, you have to multiply it to the other term. Maddie, what is x squared times negative 2?
Negative 2x squared.
Negative 2x squared, that's beautiful. You see how all our terms are lining up? It's great. Maddie, what do I do next? I subtract the dudes. Okay, but you see what happened? You see how that minus sign turned to a plus? That's why I always like to think you're distributing a negative. All right, so these should cancel out after you add them together. What do I get when I add these guys together? Yeah, you get negative 2x squared. And then you have to bring down that plus 0x. All right, now looking at the first terms again. What do I have to multiply to 2x to get negative 2x squared? Negative 1x. Just x or x squared? Just x, because x times x will give me the x squared. So I have a negative 1 times 2, which would be negative 2. Then I have my x squared. But don't forget, we're distributing negative 1 times the negative 2. That's negative 1x times negative 2. What's that? What is it? Is it positive? Negative times negative is positive. Positive 2x. Okay, and then after we multiply, we subtract. So I'm going to change the signs right here. And then add them together. These will cancel out. And then I have 0x plus negative 2x, which would be negative 2x. And then I bring down my last term, which is a plus 2. All right, just about done, ready to finish up. Look at that negative 2x. What do I have to multiply out of 2 to get negative 2x? Negative uno. All right, so I'm going to put negative uno times 2x. What is that? Negative 2x. And then negative uno times negative 2 gives me what? Positive 2. And then we do our subtraction action. And what do we get? This gone, 0. All right, awesome smiley visits again because we got a 0 for our remainder. All right, so now our answer is x squared minus x minus 1. That's our fantabulous answer. Now, if you really wanted to check to see if your answer was correct, what you're going to do is take your two factors that you get, and you're going to make a box and multiply. Okay? And see, it would look like this, x squared minus x minus 1, and then we throw the 2x minus 2. So if you're testing on this, you can check to make sure your answer is right by filling out the table, then adding them up to see if you end up with this on the inside the dividing thing here. There's a special name for that, but I forgot.